Do I trust them to teach my children the future for themselves when I know, and I've seen it with my own eyes, the reports that have shown that there are people who are teachers while abusing the children, taking images of these innocent children and plastering them over the internet and texting them to other people. Abuse is not even the word. Brothers and sisters, to bring up children, please consider the following 5 or 6 things that I would like to suggest to you. Please teach them moral yardsticks. Teach them moral yardsticks. It's very different than teaching them, hey, don't do this, do that. It's not the same. Teaching them moral yardstick means you teach them the reason behind why they don't do what they don't do. Because a girl of my daughter's age would ask, Dad, why? Every day, 50,000 times why. And you as a father or the mother must be prepared and patient to be able to answer why. And if you don't know why, go and learn why. Don't tell your child to stop asking you why. Why is an essential part of their upbringing. Give them moral yardstick. Why should they be good? Why should they wake up early in the morning? Why should they read the Quran? Why should they pray? Why should they fast? Why should they be good? Why should they not have sex outside marriage? Why should they not drink alcohol? Why should they not watch programs and films that would only corrupt their mind? Why should they not have bad friends? Why must be answered. We must give our children moral yardstick by which they themselves can then learn to lead a good life. Number 1. Number 2, while you give them moral upbringing and moral yardsticks, you need to be a good example to them too. There's no point you telling your children, I've seen many parents bring their children to the masjid for the evening class, but the parents never sit at home to read the Quran with the children. Parents never pray with their children. Parents never demonstrate good behavior to their children. Every time the children are in front of them, every time there is an argument between the parents, they use all sorts of foul language with the children in front of the children. The parents are smoking and they don't expect their children to smoke. The parents are drinking and they don't want their children to drink. Their parents are not behaving good and yet they want their children to behave good. This is not the way the world is, and my suggestion number 2 is being good example to them is most important in teaching them lessons of life. They follow you, they mimic you, they talk like you talk. Sometimes if I want to hear myself talking, I listen to my daughter, she talks exactly like her parents. Pronounces each and every word that there are in the way parents do. Everything. Number 3, teach them Islamic principles. Islamic principles of honesty, integrity. Honesty, integrity. Honesty, integrity. Because Rasulullah said that is the deen of Allah. Ad-deen wal-nasiha, religion is honesty and integrity. Teach them patience. Teach them selflessness. Teach them morality and kindness. Teach them compassion and mercy. Teach them the principles of sharing and caring. Teach them that it is not the selfish desire that should be fulfilled first. It should be the desires of the world and the society that we should look out first. You should love for your brother what you love for yourself. Teach them the Islamic principles which will also act as universal principles for them to relate with the other society and societies around. Number 4, treating children nicely and kindly at all times. Compassion and mercy to the children at all times. Not hitting them, not shouting at them, not being abusive to them, not locking them up. No! Loving and caring no matter what happens. No matter what happens. Rasulullah was in sajda and Hussein was on his back. He didn't get up from sujood for a long time. The companions follow Rasulullah meticulously. They don't move. Until Rasulullah said, Allahu Akbar, they didn't move. One companion asked, Ya Rasulullah, why did you make that sajda so long? You know what Rasulullah said? Because the companions expected, in his sajda, Allah Azza wa Jal must have brought some revelation, so he stood in sajda for a long time. But Rasulullah said beautifully, no, Hussein was on my back. My grandson, Hussein was on my back. I did not want to make him uncomfortable, or discomfort him, or dislodge him by getting up from my sujood. This was the mercy of our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He was standing in the middle doing the khutbah. Hussein was running into the masjid and he stumbled. Prophet stopped his khutbah, walked up, picked him up, brought him to his chest, then came back to the minbar and continued with his khutbah. Children need goodness, niceness and kindness at all times. So the fourth principle I would like you to consider is treating children kindly and goodly, not just yours university. Number 5, teaching children to make friends with good people. Teaching children to make friendship with good people. For bad friends are the ones who take them away from the deen and veer them away to become bad themselves. It's the peer pressure that is most intense amongst young children when they're growing up. Peer pressure will lead them astray, and I've seen them and you've seen them. And number 6, my brothers and sisters, encouraging your children to have a sense of belonging. Please bring them to the masjid, please. Bring them to the masjid, please. Bring them to the masjid, please, when they're young. When they've grown their wings and they can run, they will not come with you then. Bring them to the masjid. Keep them with you and pray with them. When you're at home, pray with them. Pick them up, hug them while you're in prayer and continue praying, holding them in your arms even if they're crying. Teach them history of Islam, history of the world. Connect them to the world. Connect them to the religion. Connect them to the personalities, the Prophet, the companions. Take them to celebrations and bring in the lives of the children love of Allah and love of religion. Bring in their lives love of Allah and love of religion. Love of the religion, not hate and fear. Love of religion. Make religion a fun thing for them. By you having fun with them. Play with them. We need to play an active role in changing this society. The children have been misguided and lost. Worst country to bring up your children is Britain. It's our country. We need to do something about it. I hope and I pray you'll start thinking about what you can do to bring about a change in your lives and the lives of the children of this society at large. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل على سيدنا مولانا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه وسلم اللهم بارك على محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد اللهم ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار اللهم ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار اللهم ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا قرة أعين وجعلنا للمتقين إماما قرة أعين وجعلنا للمتقين إماما ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا قرة أعين وجعلنا للمتقين إماما يا أرحم الراحمين. Give our children the best of this world, Ya Allah. Enable them so that they can become the best representative of your deen, Ya Allah. Strengthen them in their iman, Ya Allah. Strengthen them in their character, Ya Allah. Protect them, Ya Allah. Protect them, Ya Allah. Protect them, Ya Allah. Strengthen us so that we can provide them the best environment, Ya Allah. Give us the strength so that we can provide them the best environment, Ya Allah. Relieve this society from the evil of those who are pedophiles and those who are child abusers, Ya Allah. Relieve this society from the pedophiles, Ya Allah. Relieve this society from the child abusers, Ya Allah. Protect our children, Ya Allah. Protect the children of this society, Ya Allah. Protect the children of this society, Ya Allah. Enable them so that they can become the best ambassadors for the future, Ya Allah. Ya Arhamar Rahimeen. Give them love, Ya Allah. Give them mercy, Ya Allah. Provide them with the best education, Ya Allah. Provide them the best friendship, Ya Allah. Provide them the best moral yardsticks, Ya Allah. Amen. Ya Arhamar Rahimeen, forgive us for our failings, Ya Allah. Forgive us for our failings, Ya Allah. Forgive us for our failings, Ya Allah. Forgive us for our shortcomings, Ya Allah. Forgive us for our sins, Ya Allah. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا يا مولانا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون فاذكروني أذكركم واشكروا لي ولا تكفرون والله يعلم ما تصنعون. أقم الصلاة.